The Bitcoin price has broken out. The bull flag pattern formation has now just potentially been confirmed. Are the bulls potentially targeting 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, possibly even 94,000? Let's dive in and analyze what is going on, ladies and gentlemen. Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Well, the bulls are back again. Right now, my friends, we have seen the bulls break above this old resistance trend line, only to then backtest it, use it as support, and springboard the Bitcoin price to a new all-time high. Currently, at the time of recording, trading above 56,000. Savage, heinous, borderline ludicrous, if you do in fact ask me. We're going to discuss potential further upside targets. We are also going to discuss the possibility of a dump to the downside. Will there possibly be buy the dip opportunity? Will there potentially be shorting opportunity? All of this here and more on today's stream. And of course, before we begin, if you could, smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for that. And if you are brand new, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. So let's begin right here with the structural components on the 4-hour time frame. So we've seen the Bitcoin price do some pretty incredible things here over the past several weeks. Now, just notice this channel here. This, if you are subscribed to this channel, and again, if you're not subscribed right now so you don't miss any more of these, this channel has been the most important structure since 20,000, in my opinion. We've seen so many support and resistance flips all throughout this range, and most recently, after our corrective dump from our original all-time high up at about 42,000 down to below 30,000, we saw this structure, which acted as support on the way up, act as resistance here on this second attempt. And this was worrisome because if we kept getting resisted at the structure, the possibility of a dump was certainly growing larger, in my opinion. But the bulls came back in and said, nah, little James, and they ripped it through the structure. And now, after breaking through the structure, look at what's happened here, folks. Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner. Tofu if you're vegan. We backtested the structure twice, used it as support. Old resistance flipping into new support. We then saw a springboard above our resistance here, rip us through the resistance, backtest this as support, and now another springboard higher. Right now, this is beautiful. Classical technical analysis theory of old resistance flipping into new support time and time again. And right now, as long as there aren't really many sellers and the overexuberance continues to just continue to skyrocket, right? I mean, let's just get this straight, folks. There is massive euphoria inside this space right now. Extreme overexuberance. Little Jimmy and his $600 stimmy buying Dogecoin on Robinhood. Average Joe taking out a second mortgage on his house. Little James maxing out the credit card just to get any exposure into the Bitcoin market, right? We have to understand that all of these things right now are certainly screaming bubble, bubble, bubble. And we are going to talk about the US dollar a little bit later. So if you're new to this space and that type of statement that I just made, triggers you, Kirby, that's a sign in and of itself that you may be trading and investing emotionally. And if you are, on that train of thought, you may be subject to getting wrecked rather than being smart with your trades and your investments. Just keep it in mind on this channel. We like to look at everything as realistically as possible. So right now, let's take a look at some potential targets for this flag, okay? We're going to take the size of the flagpole here, right? You see this? We're going to drag it over to the now confirmed breakout point. We'll actually put it right at the back test, okay, that held as support. And if we zoom out here, we could see that that gives us a target right up there around 61,000 USD. And if we do zoom out even further, I want to show you folks, there is another confluence here with a Fibonacci ratio. We could see if we pull our fib from our old 2017 market cycle bubble high down to the doldrums of the deep, dark crypto abyss, that gives us our Fibonacci ratio of the 1.618 on the logarithmic scale up at 61,000 USD in absolute and utter confluence with our potential bull flag extrapolation target. Let's get this crypto. This is what I like to see, a double confluence, Fibonacci line and our flagpole extension extrapolation. Very nice, okay? Also, if we look at this as one large bull flag, which in my opinion it truly is, look at this one, flagpole up, flag here, flagpole up. So let's take a look at this flagpole, our breakout here from 20,000 up to our prior all-time high of 42K. Drag this over to the now confirmed breakout point. You could see, folks, we've already hit the target here, okay? So this target from this pattern would have played out. Is this target of 61,000 that I just showed you, will that potentially play out? Leave me a comment down below. Do you think Bitcoin is about to hit the micro bull flag target of 61,000 here in the short term? Let's get this crypto. Let me know with a comment down below. And of course, past performance does not indicate future results. Just because this bull flag broke out does not mean that this one has to as well. Okay? Does not have to occur. But right now, with what we've seen here in terms of the exuberant price action, right? This looks nice. The back test of old resistance as new support, holding new support above this channel here, which I just outlined. It's all looking very nice to me. And from a indicator standpoint, the alligator, a momentum indicator, look at this on the 4-hour. Exactly what you want to see. Price action above the bands and the bands continuing to widen. On the daily time frame, we had our bullish cross on the alligator coming out of this prior bull flag. Rip to the upside. Look at this. Just the bands widening and widening. Action continuing to trade above. Absolutely beautiful. And if we take a look at our directional movement index, look at this bullish blue momentum continuing to rise on the daily. On the 4-hour, we saw it converging on itself here, but now, my friends, it's continuing to pull away. This is exactly what you want to see from a bullish perspective. In my opinion, let's get this crypto. My friends, if you are enjoying thus far, that thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm would be so greatly appreciated. Thank you for that. And if you're brand new, you see what you get by now. Welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. So now, let's discuss, what possibly could happen here, okay? And why am I saying 94,000? Well, this is mainly because I've seen a ton of people, channels, analysts, articles, all speculating upon 100,000, right? So let's just roll with it here. Let's say that Bitcoin just rips right through the 61K target. At that point, things begin to get even more almost unpredictable, borderline insane in terms of, based comparatively to what we're seeing here. Right now, we still at least have these targets, right? We still have the bull flag extrapolation. We still have the logarithmic 1.618 Fibonacci target on the logarithmic scale. We still at least have some mathematical and pattern-based targets to look at. If we get past the 1.618 here, at about 61,000, things start to take a crazy turn. As for me, if the Bitcoin price is just largely going to continue up in a straight line and we don't have a massive sell-off, the target range starts to get very, very blurry in terms of what are we actually looking at here. We have no prior data to go off of. We do, of course, have the fundamental aspect of the US dollar potentially plunging, which we're going to look at again in a second. I did not forget about that. But beyond there, we don't have a lot of technical analysis to go off of, right? With all of this action here, we had all of this action here to look for areas of possible support and resistance, Fibonacci extension ratios, all of that within here, right? But now that we've broken out to a new all-time high, and basically on my chart, this is the last mathematical logical target to look at. Once slash if we break past there, this is going to be an incredible time. And it doesn't only have to be incredible up, but down as well, because we're not going to have any prior data there. So the volatility may be absolutely savage. Okay. Right now, I'm still long, right? Shout out to my VIPs, my friends. It goes without saying here, the dawn struck gold. The dawn struck gold. The dawn struck gold. My friends, you could see here, this was my VIP alert. I said VIPs. The dawn is going long right here, right now, and stacking long orders down below. We then saw, upon where I entered this, my friends, the Bitcoin price saw a nice little dump, right? The moon boys and the degenerates got all discouraged here. It's over, Kirby. The top is in. The top is in. But right now, the dawn saw, look, we held support here. We held support here. We had things like our Keltner channel on the 4-hour time frame, right in confluence with the top of the line, and the dawn stacked buy orders all in here, my friends. And what do you know? Like clockwork, ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan, the dawn struck gold. And right now, my average entry was approximately 47,771. We'll just take a quick little pull here. Roughly right now at the time of recording, my position is up almost 18%, right? Savage, heinous, borderline ludicrous, if you do in fact ask me. And if you'd like to stay up to date with all of my real-time trade alerts, my real-time trade setup ideas, my entry ideas, my potential take profit ideas, where I'm placing my stop loss, everything like that, I post all of that exclusively for you in VIP. So if you're not already in my VIP, today is truly the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Do not miss any more of my important real-time VIP alerts. So you could see right now the dawn truly did in fact strike gold. And I'm still in my long position right now with my stop loss moved up into an absolutely juicy profit. So even if this thing were to dump, the dawn would make out like a bandit. Okay, so right now, yes, I'm still speculating long here. I'm still in this long position, speculating on potential further upside. But what we have to understand here is that if we get above 61,000, we could still continue to rocket up, or that could be the moment where, since there are no more, logical, mathematical targets, at least in my opinion, large players may begin to start taking some profit here, as this really, in my opinion, appears to be that final line in the sand of at least a target that makes sense. We could go right through it. We could slice right through it like a hot knife through butter. All I'm stating is that this may be a spot where large players look to exit and take a significant amount of profit purely because there's not much else in terms of a visible target higher than that, right? And the speculation becomes even more great than it is right now speculating at these levels. Let's get this crypto. I hope that you understand what I'm saying there. And again, leave me a comment. Do you think that the whales are going to begin taking profit at 61,000, or do you think that we may move up further? Okay, let's get this crypto. And the target, like I was stating for the thumbnail and whatnot, mainly that's just because many are speculating on 100,000. So if we were to get up towards 100,000, my friends, usually what happens is the large money, the large players, they front run the action, right? If little Jimmy and his $600 stimmy think that we're going to 100,000, the large smart money players may begin to take some profits lower than that. So all I'm stating is that, if all of the sheep in the herd believe that we're going to 100,000, if we get close to 100,000, well, I would expect at least some profit taking before that range. Let's get this crypto. I hope that makes sense. Now let's discuss the US dollar, because we have seen a pretty intense relationship between the Bitcoin price and the US dollar index, the DXY ticker. Okay, so this was our massive bull run back in 2016 through 2017. We saw the US dollar index plunging deep down into the fiat abyss, and we saw the Bitcoin price rip to that $20,000 all-time high. Essentially back here, Bitcoin was underneath 1,000 USD. Down here, Bitcoin was up at nearly 20,000. Okay. Then we had our bear market, our run to 14,000, our drop back down to 3,800, right? All of that nonsense in there as the US dollar index continued to rise. So very sideways bear market-ish activity for the Bitcoin price when the US dollar began to rise in value versus a basket of other world currencies. That is what the DXY is. So this uptick here was not, great for the Bitcoin price. Fast forward into 2020, this is March right here, folks, and this is where our Bitcoin bull rally has essentially where it began. So right back here, this was the bottom, about 4,000 for Bitcoin. Now, all the way down here, Bitcoin is now essentially at 56,000. Okay, so looking at the US dollar index right now, we can see that this has been in a significant downtrend, and this could be a bullish falling wedge pattern, right? And we did get a little fake out breakout there, which failed and dropped. Right now, we may be getting another fake out breakout and a drop right now. This is very interesting here, folks, because if this fails once again, the last line in the sand here for the US dollar in terms of a trend line for the dawn is nearly where we are at right now. This trend line for me is about at an 88, right? And what we can see here is that the price right now is at about a 90. Now, this trend line was our old rough double top from the financial crisis back in 2008 through 2010. The US dollar saw a double top of resistance there, now potentially looking to act as a double bottom support. If the US dollar can find its legs here and rebound, I mean, sure, this may provide a healthy correction for the Bitcoin price. But if it drops and loses it, right, loses this support from back in March of 2018 and loses the double top resistance as well, and we fall below here, my friends, this could be extremely bullish for Bitcoin moving forward. But we have to keep in mind, if we do see the US dollar index begin to build strength here, right, and again, I don't want to get into this all now. I have explained this many times in depth on this channel, and I will do so again in the future. Just because they're printing money like they've never done before in history. I mean, the amount is absolutely astronomical right now. But the fact that they are printing new US dollars at an immaculate pace does not necessarily mean that the US dollar index has to just plunge into the abyss forever and ever without an uptick. We'll go more into that in depth in another video. So if you're not subscribed already, make sure that you subscribe right now, tick the little bell and select all so you do not miss my video when I will talk about that in the future. Okay, let's get this crypto. So watch out. If we drop here, could be very, very bullish for Bitcoin. But you see, we are also here at the point in the trend where, hey, maybe we see a rebound and maybe that provides a little bit of sell pressure on the Bitcoin price, just as we've seen here back in 2018. Let's get this crypto. So right now, I am watching this market like a hawk with an eagle eye. I'm watching the US dollar's developments. I am watching what's going on here with Bitcoin, and I am evaluating day by day, hour by hour, for me right now, what appears to be the best speculative trade setup idea that I can formulate for myself. And my last one was right here, going long up at a nearly 20% profit right now. My friends, the dawn truly struck gold. And what I'm telling you is if you want to see all of my real-time trade setup ideas, just like the one you're seeing on your screen right now, that is what you get from me around the clock, 24/7 in VIP. If you're not already in VIP, I will continuously be posting all of my speculative trade setup ideas, entry ideas, potential take profit ideas, as the dawn looks to potentially strike gold again. If you are not already in my VIP, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Do not miss any more of my important real-time VIP alerts. Let's get this crypto. So if you're wondering right now, folks, how with all of this insanity, right, with the massive over-exuberance in this market, with the Dogecoin shillers, with the fiat systems collapsing, Kirby, we're going to the moon. with all of this hullabaloo, nonsensical garbaggio running amok inside this space. If you're wondering how the Don remains so cool, calm, and collected, and how I continue to analyze this market realistically, look to continuously crush it, strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto, my friends, is truly because the Don has been up the mountain. The Don has been down the mountain. And quite frankly, the Don has also been everywhere in between. And I have wined and dined with kings and queens, and I have slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans. And let me tell you something, little James, the Don prefers the wine and queens every single time. Ha ha ha! So as these moon boys and degenerates continue to live a life of peril and squalor, the Don will continue to grind for every Satoshi and dollar. Let's get this crypto. My friends, I'm fired up right now. I'm preparing to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto when the opportunity does in fact arise. If you'd like to see how I'm going to continuously look to cater to my position right here, right now, if you want to see my next trade setup idea as I look to potentially strike gold again, then I will see you exclusively in VIP right now after this video. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Don't get wrecked here, folks. Please don't get wrecked. Do not get caught like a deer in the headlights. You're better than that. You deserve better than that. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. One last time for the YouTube algorithm, that thumbs up would be so greatly appreciated. Thank you for that. And if you are brand new, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. My friends, do not miss any more of my important real-time VIP alerts. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto, and until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and beware of the fake Kirby imposters down in the comment section. I will never post a phone number on your comment. I will never send you any type of unsolicited email. That is not me. You can see the two examples down below. They have the same name as me, but they're posting phone numbers. They're using very weird typing to get around the spam filter. That is not me. This is an example of my real comment here. You can see the nameplate has a gray background to it, and I do leave a creator heart next to the thumbs up so you can validate that that is me. I generally only post the VIP information in a pinned comment, so you know that is me there. My friends, don't fall for any of the fakes. Be smart, be safe. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.